All right, guys, welcome to the channel. So today we're talking Tesla Model Y accessories. I'm here in my garage, and we're right here where my Tesla Model Y should be, but it's not. Obviously, my delivery date has been pushed back and pushed back and pushed back. Right now, I'm still about a month away from my estimated delivery date. I'm not even confident that I'm going to get it within the next month. I mean, I'm not even, my hopes have kind of been dashed at this point. Kind of realistically, I'm thinking if I get it by summer. Right now, we're in the middle of we're the 21st of March. You know, I'm probably thinking summer sometime, if best case scenario. Anyway, so in the meanwhile, let's talk Tesla Model Y accessories, because if you're like me, you like buying accessories for your car. Nothing crazy, but just a few essentials that you're going to need for your Tesla Model Y. I've got a few things. I've been starting a collection of things. Let's jump into the things that you're going to want to get for your Tesla Model Y. All right, guys, so probably the most important thing that you can get for your Model Y is to set your home charging system up before you get your car. Now, we all have plenty of time before we get our cars to get your charging system, your electrical system set up so that you can charge at home. That's really going to be the best, the most efficient, most convenient way to charge your Tesla Model Y is going to be at home. So you got a couple options when it comes to home charging. And when you get your car, it comes with what they call a mobile connector or mobile charging cable. That cable comes with an adapter that only fits a standard outlet, like a 15 amp, 120 volt outlet, like just a regular outlet in your garage or on the side of your house. So you can use that, all right, but just to give you an example, in terms of charging range back into your battery, now the Tesla Model Y long range, for example, right now it's stated that it'll go 326 miles. That's the full capacity of the battery. That'll slowly degrade over time. But for example, if you plug your Model Y into a regular standard household outlet, 15 amp, 120 volts, you're only going to get, let's say you charge it for 12 hours, you're only going to get like 2, maybe 3 miles per hour, so 3 to 4 miles of range back in your battery per hour. So for example, if you left it overnight, let's say you leave it plugged in for 12 hours overnight, and in the morning you'll have maybe 35 to 45 miles of range back into your battery. So if you're only driving like 20 miles a day, that might work for you. That might be sufficient. If you're driving anything more than 20 miles, you need to upgrade your electrical system in your garage or around your house. For example, this outlet here is what you want to get installed. This is a NEMA 1450 outlet. It's 240 volts at 50 amps. Now you can do them, electricians will wire them between 40 and 60 amps. Just depending on the wire used and your panel and so forth. But get one of these installed. For example, I paid around $500 to have an electrician to come out. My electrical room actually is just down in my basement's right down here. It's actually just right down through there. So it's not a very long run. Probably less than 30 feet of wire was used to install this. So it was around $500 having an electrician come install this. But here's the thing. Now, these days, Tesla does not provide you an adapter to the mobile charging cord to plug into the 1450. You have to buy it separately. Regardless of whether you're buying the new Model S, the X, the 3, Y, whatever it might be, you have to buy this adapter now separately. So if you're getting the 1450 plug, now this will charge like 25 miles per hour back into your battery. So you can charge from 0 to 300 overnight on this plug. You can't do that on this plug. You're only going to get 30, 40 miles over 12-hour period on that kind of plug. So get one of these because it's really going to help. Even if you don't routinely travel over 40, 50 miles a day, if for some reason you have a long day where you're going 100 to 150 miles and you come back home and you've got to do that the next day, you're going to want to have this outlet to do that. Check this out. Go on the Tesla website. This is the mobile connector adapter. This is the 1450, so it's set up to accept the 1450. So the mobile charging cord, this fits right into there. The standard one that fits in here will just pop out. You pop this one in, and that way you can charge at the higher speeds. Okay, so this is probably the most important accessory outside of getting your new plug set up in your garage or outside, either way. I already have this installed. Actually, I have the Tesla wall connector already installed in my garage because I currently have a Tesla Model S, and I got this installed 3 or 4 months ago, and I love this thing. It's installed here, and I'm able to charge. I could charge both cars, my Y and my S, off of this separately. But the cord, this is a 24-foot cord model, and I could charge my both cars at different times. Now, concerning the Tesla wall connector, I actually have another one here. I picked up 2 of these because one thing I found out was that my electricity provider, which I live in, so I live in Utah, and my power company is Rocky Mountain Power. And one thing I found out is they actually give a $200 rebate when you get one of these installed in your house. So they're $500 on the Tesla website. Take off $200 for the wall connector, $300. So it's not really that wasn't that bad of a price. So I would recommend, I think they look really cool on the wall, and the cords can be a little bit longer. For example, the one that I have on the wall over here is a 24-foot cable. This one's an 18-foot. So having 2 of them with 2 Teslas probably is going to work pretty good for us. So that's kind of an option, you know. But otherwise, you're going to have to pay. You probably have to pay the same amount. So to get your wall outlet or this installed is going to be about the same price. So this is going to be about $300 to $500 more than this plug. But this I think this is a really cool looking option. All right, these 2 other accessories here I want to show you. This is one thing that I like the Model Y and the 3 interior. The one thing I don't like, probably the big dislike, is there's like a wood grain paneling on the trim on the dash that goes all the way across. So it just looks weird that it's kind of like wood, like it's like wood colored or, you know, kind of simulated wood. I don't really like the look of that. So what I got for my Y is a carbon fiber overlay that goes over the top of the Tesla Model Y and 3 dash. And I think it has a really great look. I had a Tesla Model X. I just sold it a few months ago in anticipation that my Y was going to come. Still waiting for it. But it had the carbon fiber interior in it. It was a 2016. And it looked awesome, and I really loved the carbon fiber look to it. So covering up that wooden paneling in the Tesla Model Y or 3, I think it's really going to make the interior look a lot better, as best as it can. And this is a pretty cheap option. You get these on Amazon for, I want to say, under $60 or something. So pretty cheap option. It's just adhesive, double-sided adhesive tape that goes over that. All right, the last thing I want to show you guys, this is something I just got the other day, and I'm going to try to install this. This is the PPF paint protection film, and I got this from a seller who, it's pre-cut, so it's pre-cut for the Tesla Model Y, and it's actually the whole hood, the front hood, the bumper, the mirrors, the front fenders, and then it's all 4 doors as well. So it's almost the whole car as far as the paint protection film is concerned. One thing I've learned about Teslas is they just have really soft and very scratchable paint. And if you're getting a dark color, I'm getting a black color, for example, Tesla Model Y, and it's going to be highly susceptible to road damage up front. You don't have a big grill up front to take the rocks and the sand and the dirt and debris that comes when you're driving on the highway. So all of that stuff is hitting a painted bumper and a painted hood. So you really want to protect it, really, to make that look a lot better and last a lot longer. And this is going to be a fun installation. It's probably going to be a little more difficult. I have never installed the paint protection film before, but when we get the Tesla Model Y, we're going to go through the installation process of this. And I think I paid just over $600 for all of those pieces. So, you know, it's not cheap, but also if I was to get that done at a shop, it'd probably be thousands of dollars. So I'm going to go through the installation process of that. So anyways, those are all the accessories that I got for my Tesla Model Y so far. Let me know down in the comments below if there's anything else I should be considering or getting. We're probably looking at some all-weather floor mats or something. I've been waiting for them to show back up on the Tesla website. They haven't. Somehow they keep being out of stock. Let me know if there's other accessories that you guys are getting or things that I should get for the Model Y before it gets delivered. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching. Hit that thumbs up button, subscribe to the channel. See you in the next one. Thanks.